board right there.
All right, so you guys see the graph? And I want you to answer these questions. This graph on the right. So let me write it if you can't see them. This is the limit as x approaches 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Determine that in the group. According to this graph, what is, now this just asks Eric, in this case, it just asks for what is the limit. You know what I'm saying? So, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As a group, what is the limit as x approaches 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for this function? So what do we need to check, Allie? How do we determine if a limit exists? What? What's she saying over there? I can't hear her. Marco.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
And you're sitting right next to her. How do you determine if the limit exists? What did she say? She gets a 4 in her quiz, but she's still whispering. I don't know if she can understand that. Like, are you like nervous about it? How do you determine if the limit exists? We'll work on that. That's what we're working on. I think she's hiding all the good stuff in that brain.
She's not sharing it.
I agree. That's coming from the group. It's gotta hurt. Yeah. The first one, the limit as x approaches 1, x approaches 2, x approaches 3, 4, and 5. Okay? Just so, this isn't in the book, this is from a different book. So just take a look at this graph and determine these limits in your group. So with this graph, this figure 2-5e, what's the limit as x approaches 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5?
Okay, so the x is 5.
You're going to talk about it in your group. What do you think? What does your group members think? And talk to the group. What's the misconception with the person sitting next to you? Talk to them about it. Once you can get to that, limits are hard until you get it. And then it's easy. Does that make sense, Brandon? They don't make a lick of sense.
Yeah.
Until they make sense. Answers? It's like in, do you ever see like, Michael Kors when he's like, do we all agree on who we voted? And he's like, you guys know what I'm talking about?
No.
What's that show?
Oh, Patrick Brownlee.
Right there, we all agree, he always goes. Anyone know? Alright, maybe I want to show what you're really TV. Alright, the limit as x approaches 1 is?
It's not exist.
Why does it not exist, Eric Val?
Because there's the points from the left and to the right not the same.
Yeah, they're not the same value. The limit from the left is what?
1.
Yeah, the output value of 1. What's the limit from the right?
3.
3. So those aren't the same. No limit there. Okay? What's the limit as x approaches 2?
3.
Yeah, see from the both sides, if you can see the graph, they're both going towards the value of 3. Now, what is the function value? What is f of 2?
2.
You see where that 1 point is down there? Okay? What is the limit as x approaches 3?
4.
Yeah, from the left and the right, it's a nice little point, but they both go towards the same value. Are you seeing that, Joanna?
Yeah.
Joanna? For 2? Okay. What did you think it was? Okay. So is it because it's like different kind of pointy, like a little angly? Or like why did you, what was your reasoning why it didn't exist?
Because there was enough interpolate, 2, 3, and closer to 2,
2, 3, and 2, 2. Okay. But what is the limit looking at? What's different, you guys, about limit values and function values? Those are two completely different things.
function is the actual point, limit is point.
One more time, Sonia, did you guys hear that? One more time, please.
The value,
Hold on, you guys, hold on. Listen up to this. It's a good explanation.
the function value is the actual point, and the limit is what point it reaches.
Yeah. Where is it going towards? So you look just to the right, to the left, and where are you seeing it going towards? And then you work your way back. Where you literally ignore the function value, Anna. Okay? Does that make sense? Great. Thank you. So 3, okay, they're both going towards 4. What about the limit as x approaches 4? Yeah, they're both going towards 3, Wayman, but what is the function value? What is f of 4, Wayman?
Nothing, population.
Nothing. Yeah, there's nothing there. No point. Nothing population. What is the limit as x approaches 5? Sure, 2-ish, yeah. That's a nice continuous line. What is, let's think on the fly, the limit as x approaches 6?
1.
Wait a minute. What is the limit as x approaches 6?
What? It doesn't exist.
Okay, well let's go through it. What's the limit as x approaches 6 from the left?
1.
I would agree with that. What's the limit as x approaches 6 from the right? In order for a limit to exist, the limit from the left has to equal the limit from the right. What's the limit as x approaches 6? No, no.
It can happen in family. What is it? Not the same from the right.
What is the limit as x approaches 6 from the right? Over here you see it's approaching 1. Where? Just to the right.
So it has to be, the line has to be attached.
You have to see it.
Okay.
You have to see it. The limit from the left has to equal the limit from the right. Those two values have to be equal in order for the limit to exist. Okay? Now function value, what is f of 6? Yeah, sure, I got that. You know what I'm saying? See the difference, you guys? Well, good. And knowing's half the battle. G.I. Joe taught me that. All right. Right? All right, let's take a look at this one. All right, so, yeah.
I have a question about the first one. So, like, how come it exists for infinity, but not for 6, 1?
So you mean like when I say the limit as x approaches infinity?
Yeah. Or like f3 approaches infinity, but it's not like there's nothing on the other side.
And an asymptote, you see it streak up and down. You know what I'm saying? And,
No, for an asymptote, like there's one on both sides, but like what if there's only one? Like,
so like technically, like I said, at an asymptote, the limit does not exist. We'll say it's equal to infinity. This comes up. Let's talk about it. I think, yeah, let's talk about it in this one. It'll come up. Everyone, take a look at this problem right here, and I'll write it down. You see the graph on the bottom? So this is, as x approaches negative infinity. This is x approaches negative 3 from the right. This is x approaches 2. This is, I think it's 1, 3. Good. From the right, maybe?
wait, isn't that from the left if it's a plus?
It's from the right. So you're coming from the plus side. So you're moving left towards it, but you're coming from the right side. Plus means you're coming from the right side.
I went from the opposite side.
Check it again.
Going positive.